Well, after so much work, we come to the next concept, and this is really important, so listen closely. 4. Stop working, but seriously. So, you're an achiever, don't you? And you're not going to stop until you reach results, isn't it? In Italy we say, machines are made of steel, and still they break sometimes. Always remember how short is the time we have to spend on this earth. Your goal has to be something more than blank work. You have to build a legacy that survives after you're gone. You have to strive to leave a sign, a flame for the coming generations. You have to taste life in His oneness, and this means very closely learning to appreciate the beautiful work you do every day and to give yourself something beautiful in return. For instance, an evening with your friends, with your spouse, with your loved ones, or all alone with the person you should love the most, yourself. A good time where you laugh to the tears with your family, your closest ones, or maybe strangers you just met on the street. Who knows? You know, there's a Spanish proverb that goes like, happiness doubles if you share it. We are not made to work alone. And after hours and hours of focused effort, you have to allow yourself to experiment joy. And joy in all its forms. Remember, one day we will say goodbye. What will remain of you? What do you want to be remembered for? What kind of feelings would you like to experience in your last days looking back at your life? Well, this is a good moment to write them down or to write them down in the comments. I meant no jokes, my friend. The moment will come for me, you, everybody. And now another week is gone, so we are ready to 5. Measure, also known as resume constantly. And this is really the ninja weapon where things get personal and intimate.
And let us put it down real hard here. There's no way you can do it if you don't measure your results.
Now, just to give you an image of the thing to work with, let's say you had the idea to take a trip to Spain and you have everything planned, resources allocated, everything is booked and you are ready to hit the road. Great, then let's go. Now, how many times will you check, be it consciously or unconsciously, if you still are on the right path to Madrid? Or say, given the traffic condition, it is maybe better to slow down, to take a break on a service area and have a lunch, maybe waiting for the traffic to come down. I'm sorry for the simplistic example, but you get the point, don't you? And again, isn't that logical? So, make it a habit to resume and adjust constantly. And what does it mean? But practically, reserve an hour a week, possibly the same day at the same hour every time, to review your stuff and make adjustments as needed. And pay attention, because this is critical. No adjustments are allowed till the resume hours. Why? Because you will be almost certainly frustrated and emotionally involved in something that is not working right now. The best conditions for a poor decision process. Now, measuring and examining your numbers is the only way that your plan will go on making sense for you. And as a result, it will make it acceptable on a subconscious basis. And this is important to go on implementing the plan regularly on a daily basis in your routine. And maybe more important, resuming regularly can give you a true image of your strength and weakness so that you can allocate time, resources, and attention to the areas where you need more. So, if you keep constantly monitoring yourself, you will soon come to the place, to that sweet spot where everything makes sense to you personally, for your physiology, for your goals, and your system of processing information. Your own personal characteristics, your own goals, your own principles, your own deadlines. Now, how do I do that? I set an hour on my timer and I work my resume every Saturday at 10 o'clock. I allow myself to have a longer rest on Saturday morning and maybe a calmer breakfast with just a bit more time to have fun with my kids. And then I start with my resume and I make sure that I do that before lunch so that I have the whole afternoon to have the numbers in my head and ideas to think and come with adjustments for the week to come. Always be refining and adjusting, keep moving and learning.
That's the key. You will soon recognize that it's the process to give us joy, not the goal. But anyway, it's the goal that gives you motivation to stay on the path. So it's mandatory in the end that you measure everything that makes sense and that has meaning for you in your life. Really, I can't stress this enough. The results of your efforts will decrease drastically. And I mean it, drastically. Let's get a bit emotional here. Drastically, if you don't measure.
Don't let this happen to you.
Let's take it slow.
Well, let's wrap it up. You're a badass if you stay this far, and you're also twice as badass if you had the patience to bear with me with my poor English fluency as I'm trying to get it back from years and years of Russian and German speaking. Thank you very much. Please consider to subscribe to the channel to support this new adventure, and also hit the bell so that you will be always up to date with the new content I will be posting. And that's all for today. I'm out of here. Kiss your kids for me and rock it, baby! No, do not go yet. I have something really funny for you. Let's laugh a bit together. See you soon.
No. No. Hey. Yes, of course again. You heard it anywhere, you know it already, you la la la. It's in your brain, Hey. For the sake of simplicity, we are going to here, for sure. We contrast.
Stop and think about bit the and this is now. Let's assume you will now. Now let's assume you will just give a laughter to anybody.